Hello everyone. To this video, we will make a beanie, a very easy tutorial, especially for beginner. And also the yarn that we're gonna use is 80% acrylic and 20% wool, and also 270 meters. That is good for our project today. But if you don't have this kind of yarn, you can use any yarn that you have that you are comfortable. The hook that we're gonna use is number 5, and also we need the stitch mark to mark around. Okay, so let's go. First we will do slip knot. So this is what you do your slip knot. You just turn and then hold here, secure here, and then pull through. So you have a slip knot already. So we will repeat again. Okay, just put here, just put your hook here, just turn, and then secure here, and then you pull through, and then secure again. So what we will do 44 chain. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is what it look like, our chain. So you just keep chaining until you reach 44. Okay, and then we will meet there. So this is what look like when you reach chain 44. So a little bit tip for you to not lost, you put a stitch mark in each 10 chains, so you can count it like 10, 20, 30, 40, and then you add 44. Then when you reach the 44 stitch, we will do another chain. So when you count it, it will be 45, but this chain we will skip this. This will be the use of the turning chain. Okay, so we do the first round. We do the slip stitch. Slip stitch, you do like this. Insert your hook, pull the yarn, and then pull through. In order to not lost, you put a stitch mark here. Okay, another one. Insert your hook, pull the yarn, and pull through. Insert, pull the yarn, and pull through. Insert here in the top, pull through, pull the yarn, and pull through. So this is what we will do. You will do a slip stitch in the all of the chains we made, and then we will meet there. I will give another example. You insert your hook, pull the yarn, and pull through. Insert the hook, pull the yarn, and pull through. Insert the hook, pull the yarn, and pull through. And take note, do not make it tight, because later when you do a slip stitch in the other round, it will be hard to put your hook if it's too tight. Okay, so we will do again. Insert your hook, pull your yarn, and pull through. Insert your hook, pull your yarn, and pull through. Insert your hook, pull your yarn, and pull through. So you will do slip stitch in the end of the row, and then when you reach and then we will meet in the end. Okay, just keep slip stitch, and then in the end of the row we will have still 44 slip stitch. Okay, now that we reach the end of the round, we will do the last slip stitch. So insert your hook and pull the yarn and slip stitch. So this is what look like when you finish the round, like this. So to the next round 2, we will do chain 1. So this chain 1 we will just use as a turning chain, okay? So don't we need to skip this. So in the round 2, we will do a slip stitch again, and also we will just work in the back loop only. So the back loop is this is not the whole stitch, just in the back loop, okay? So let's go. The first thing we do is insert the yarn we need to find, and this is, so we insert our hook, pull our yarn and pull through, and then we need the stitch mark to not get lost. And then, so again we will insert our hook and then pull the yarn and then pull through, slip stitch, insert, slip stitch, insert in the back loop, and then slip stitch, insert again, and then slip stitch. So we will do it again. So what we will do, we will just slip stitch like this and like this, back loop only, like this and like this. So we will just skip slip stitch in the back loop only until we will meet in the 3 chain left, okay? And then we will meet there. So in the end of the round 2, we will meet in the 3 chain like this. It's not clear, I'm sorry. So we will meet here. We just keep crocheting until here, and then in the end of the row we will have 3 stitches left, and then we will meet there, okay? And then now you reach in the end of the round 2, so we will have 3 left, 3 stitches. So what we will do is we skip the 2, so we will do the last slip stitch, and then so we have this 2, we will skip this, okay? And then to proceed to the round 3, we will do a turning chain. So we will chain 1, we will skip this, and then we will start the round 3. We will slip stitch, mark it, and then we just keep slip stitch until the end, okay? And then this technique, you will see why we leave 2 chain here, okay? You just keep slip stitch until the end of the round 3. And then I will see you in the end, okay? So this is the end of the round 3. You slip stitch. So in this round we keep decreasing 2 stitches here in every round. So we will proceed to the round 4. So we will always do turning chain in each round we will do, okay? So this is our turning chain. We will do slip stitch like this, and then like this, slip stitch. It's so easy. We will just keep doing slip stitch. Okay, we do slip stitch again. So for us to not get lost, put a stitch mark here to our first chain. Okay, we will just keep doing stitches until the last 3 chain here in the end, and then we will meet again. Okay, here we will meet here in that this here 3. Okay, just keep doing slip stitch. So this is what we're gonna do in the round. So don't problem if we have a gap here. I will teach you what to do it later. Okay, it will be turn out so beautiful beanie for you to protect you in the winter. So we just keep slip stitch until you reach the end of the 1 2 3 chain. Okay, and we're gonna see each other there. So we will reach here in the remaining 3 chain. So what we will do the last stitch, and then we would skip the 2. So why I have a stitch mark here, just to point that a mark that see that we round that we decrease. Okay, after we done this the last chain and we skip the 2, we will do a turning chain, and then in the round 5 we will do the same. We will just skip the turning chain and then do a slip stitch again, and then put a stitch mark. So we will just skip slip stitch. Okay, like this, keep slip stitch until the end of the round 5. Okay, so easy. And then the set of this later, it will be 12. So we just keep slip stitch. So what we will do, we just keep slip stitch until here, and then we will meet there. Okay, so in the end of the round 5, so this is what it look like. So we just I mean in the round 6, because each of this stitch mark that we did is 2 group of chain. So 2 4 6, so we will have to make 2 more of 3 more of decrease. And what we will do, we just keep marking it. So what we will do again in the next round, we will just keep slip stitch until we reach here in the 3 chain, and then I will meet you back there. And then every round you have to do a turning chain. Okay, and always keep this. So like this, you turn and then slip stitch, and then we mark. So you just keep slip stitch it until we reach the 3 chain left. Okay, I put this so it's easy for you to identify that we did already, because we will have just 12. So we will make 3 more of this. Okay, so we reach the end of the round 7. So this is the 3 chain left, so we will do the last and skip the 2. We will skip this, we will not put any, and then turning chain, and then we just keep crocheting in the round 8. So you have to skip this, okay? You always skip your turning chain. So we will do the slip stitch in the back loop only, put a mark, and then just skip slit stitch like this until the end. It's so easy. We just keep repeating this pattern until we would shape our beanie or bean. So reminder, do not make it so tight because it will be hard for you to insert your hook, okay? And then I will meet you in the end of the round 7, okay? Just skip slip stitch. Now we are done with our round 7. We will proceed to the round 8. So what we will do, turning chain and then slip stitch, and then we will just put our stitch mark, and then we keep slit stitch in the back loop only until we reach the three what they call the three chain here that we always do, because the two chain here we will skip, okay? We will just skip a slip stitch in the round 8 until we will going to reach the remaining 3 chain, okay? And then you just keep putting this in every round we have, every pair we do, so we will not lost, okay? For beginner, this is very helpful to not get lost in this project, okay? And then just keep slip stitch until the last 3 chain. So in the end of the round 9, we have the 3 again, and then we will do the last stitch and skip the 2, turn your chain, skip the turning chain, and then we will do the slip stitch until the end. So it's very easy. You just keep repeating it until we will complete the whole set of our beanie. So this is very make you easy to learn because it's not so complicated to do. And a little reminder again, don't make it so tight so it will not hard for you, okay? Just keep doing slit stitch until you reach the end of the round 9. So this is what it look like now. See, it's flexible and it's look better now, okay? Just keep slit stitch until you reach the end of the row. So we are done in our round 10. Now we will do the last round 11 and round 12, okay? You have to chain 1. This is the turning chain, and then we do the slip stitch again. Put your stitch mark, and then you just keep slip stitch like this. So you just keep slip stitch until you reach the last 3 chain, and then we will meet again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will do the last pair, and then we will connect this, okay? And I will teach you how to do it. So this is our round 11. So we have 3 chain left. So we will do the last slip stitch and skip the 2 chain here, because we are decreasing still. And then chain 1, turn your work, and then slip stitch like this. And then we will put this as a mark, and then you will just keep a slip stitch again, the same as the other round, until the end, and then I will meet you. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, so each this stitch mark is composed of 2 round. So 2 4 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. After here we will return again, and then we will connect this. Okay, so after we were done with our round 11, we will proceed to the round 12. So chain 1, turn your work, and skip the turning chain, and then work to the back loop of the next first chain, and then we put the mark to not get lost, and we just keep slip stitch until the end of the round 12. Now the different in the other round is we will not skip 2 chain anymore, so we will just slip stitch until the end of this. Okay, because now we will going to connect the each round that we made. Okay, and then I will explain how to do it. Now that we are done in the round 12, so we will do the last chain. So we will do a slip stitch. So this is the end of the round 12. So in the round 12 we will have 34 slip stitch. Okay, you have to count, and it must be 34 slip stitch. So the next thing we will do is to attach our what we call our round to each of the round that we made. Now we can take it out already. So what we will do to attach it, so we will put this, you see here in the top of our what they called in our round, we have like a closing chain here, right, in the top. So what we will do, we will insert our hook here like this, and then you have to chain. Do not pull through. Okay, just do like this, and then in the here we will going to attach it. So you see the last 2 chain that we skip, so we will going to attach it. So in the back loop of this chain, you will insert your hook like this. You insert your hook, and then pull the yarn. You have 3 chain. You need to pull through in this 2 chain. We will do it again because I am a fur mom, and I have 3 fur babies, and they are very vocal. Okay, I'm sorry. So we will return again. So what we do is in the round 12, so we do the last chain, and it will be 34 slip stitch, and then in the top of our set of 11 and 12, we have this in the top. We insert our hook, and then we will going to attach our hook, I mean our project, to the other project that we made, the set. So we have 2 chain that we skip, and then we will going to slip stitch. So insert your hook, pull through the yarn, and then you have 3 chain, and then pull your yarn here, and then pull to the 2 chain. Now it become 1, and then we have another left here. We just doing the simple one, that slip stitch, and then we will going to connect this round to this round again, right? So what we will do is we found this thing here in the top of our top of our set. It's like this again here, right? We do like this, and then we will connect here. So we will slip stitch in the back loop only. We have 3, and then we will pull here and insert into the 2, and then we connect, and then we will take out this our stitch mark, and then we will do the last slip stitch to the last round, and then we will going to connect this round to this round. So this is what we will doing to the rest. So we will just find the top here, and then we insert here in the back loop only, and then pull your yarn. You have 3, and then you have to pull again to the 2, and then you connect, and then you take out the stitch mark, and then you will put in the last stitch in this round. See, we are connecting it, and then you will connect this round to this round. So we will find the top here, so it's like this, and then do not pull through, okay? And then we will connect in this round. So we will find the remaining 2 chain, pull, insert your hook in the back loop only, pull the yarn and pull 2, and then the last chain, and here back loop only, and then slip stitch, and then this round we will connect in this first round we make. So we will find the top here, you just need to be patient, because this is why you should not make it so tight, so it will not hard for you. Here, and then we will connect our round to this first round we make. So we have 2 chain here. So now you will going to connect to the back loop, pull your yarn, pull 2, and then we take out this, and then we will do the last stitch. So this is what it look like in the first set. See, this is just the round that we're making. So in this round, in the end, we will have 44 slip stitch, okay? We decrease, right? But in the end of the round, we connect it. Now when you count it, it will be 44 slip stitch. So in the next round set, we will do it again, okay? So congrats, we did the first set. So we will keep making the set of this, and always have this stitch mark so you will not lost. Okay, you will have 6 what we called pairs, and then each pair is 2 round, so you will not lose. And always put stitch mark in each of the round you make, so you will not lost. Okay, and then we will do the next set. And it's good if your yarn is flexible, so it will be like this. See, it's so easy. We will just keep doing it until we form our beanie. Okay, and then we will do the next set. So this is our first set. Okay, so we will chain 1. It's the same what we do here. Chain 1, turn your work, and do slip stitch in each of these 44 slip stitch we did, and then we will meet you there. Okay, so just keep a slip stitch until the end, and then we will meet here. Now that we are done with our slip stitch in the end of the row, it will be 44. Okay, you have to count, it need to be 44. Now we will going to start our round 2 in the second set. Okay, so you have to chain 1, our turning chain, and then we slip stitch until we would left 3 chain and the end. Okay, so you just keep slip stitch until you here when we have 3 left of chain, so we will meet there. Okay, now that we are in the end of a round 2, and then we have the 3 left, right? So we will do the last slip stitch, and then we will left of 2 chain here. So we will now decrease. We will not put slip stitch here, and then chain 1, turn your work, slip stitch again, and then put the mark. Especially for beginner, this is very important. I mean, make a slip stitch until the end, and you will have 42 because we skip the 2 here. And then you slip stitch and just repeat what we did in the first set we did, and then you just skip skipping 2 chain in each 2 sets. Okay, so I will meet you into the next when you reach round 12, and then I will teach you how to connect again. Okay, just following what we did first, and always when you done with the row, you always put this, so you will always have the mark on it. Okay, so you will not lost, and then we will meet there. And little reminder, do not make it so tight so it will not hard for you to slip stitch. Okay, and then just keep slip stitch until you reach round 12. Okay, see you there. So in the end of the round 12, you will have 34 slip stitch, and then we will do the last slip stitch here. So what we will do now, we will connect again. So it's like this, and then now we will connect this to this like we did the first set that we did. Okay, here, and then this is the 2 stitch that we don't use, and then you insert your hook, pull your yarn, you have 3, and then you have to pull it again and pull through. So in the next, we take out our stitch mark, and then we will do the last stitch, and then slip stitch, and then we will going to attach this to this. So we will find the center again. It's kind of hard, but it's you have to be patient. Now we will insert in this like this and pull 2. Take out our stitch mark. We do the slip stitch. We go again here in the top to connect it to the next here. It's very easy. We do, and then we have 2, right? We connect here and then slip stitch. Take out our stitch, slip stitch again, and then we're going to connect again, and then 2, slip stitch. Take out our stitch mark. We slip stitch again, and then we will find the top, and then we will going to insert our yarn, insert our hook, and then we do to the last. And then we take out our stitch mark and then stitch mark to the last stitch, slip stitch. So we done our second set, and then we will do the third, and we do again turning chain, turn your work, skip the turning chain, and then work in the slip stitch in the back loop only, and then you slip stitch all the way to the end like this, all the way, and at the end of the round we will still have 44 slip stitch. Okay, now this is what it look like. So now you will start the round 2. Just follow what we did, and then keep this decrease or skip 2 chain until you reach round 12, and then we will meet there again. Okay, so just continue. So we are done in our set number 3. So what we will do is we copy what we did in the first 2 sets. We connect and we connect in each set, and then this is the last, and then after that doing a slip stitch until the end, and then you start the round 2 like this, and then you continue, and you will repeat this kind of set 4 more times. Just copy what we did to the first and second set, and then in the third also you just connect and then do it again. Okay, and then we will meet when we finish the 7 sets. Okay, hello and welcome back. So we done our 7 set of that slip stitch we did, and this is what it looked like this. So it's a very good. Now we will need to attach our beanie here. So before we do that, we have to slip stitch again, 44 slip stitch until here. So we just done connecting our last 7, and now we will going to do slip stitch again, and then we just keep slip stitch it until the end, and after that I will teach you how to connect your beanie. Okay, and then when we reach to the end, it will be look like this. I am going to use a smaller size of hook, but if you don't have this, you can use your the hook that you use to crochet the beanie. And now I'm going to show what part of our beanie you gonna attach. So this is what we did, right? And here it's a very hard to see, but you have to work in the back loop here and here. So this is how it look like. Okay, here until here. Okay, I hope you see it in your project there. So what we will do is we will going to chain 1. This is what it look like when I will show it again. Okay, you grab your hook and then you insert in your first chain here, and then you go to the other side of your work and do work in the back loop. So you have three chain, and then pull through all the way, so it will be look like this. We will do it again. So you will find the next stitch here, and then you go here and then pull through all, see? And then we do it again. Insert your hook and then find the other side here and then pull through, and then insert again, find your stitch, and then you go here in the other side and fold through. It's so easy. I hope you find your stitches in your project, that it not find it hard. And then you insert here in the back loop and pull through. Insert in the back loop, find the other part and insert in the back loop, and then pull through. So this is what it look like. It's like seamless. It's like it's mimicking the original work that we did, that it doesn't look like that it's that we are sewing it. So what you will do, you keep doing what we did until we reach in the end. Okay, so I will do it again. It will be hard to find, especially here, but here. So insert your hook, find your other side and work in the back loop, and then pull through like this. We just keep doing it, and then you find here and like this, and then you find here and then go in the other side and then go here. So do not make it so tight, okay? So we will find again and then insert in the back loop, slip stitch, find the other side and work in the back loop, and then insert to the other side of the back loop also and slip stitch. You insert and insert in the other side and pull through. So you just keep it inserting until you reach in the end, okay? And then I will see you there. It's just easy. Just need to find your chain in the other side so you will not get lost, okay? So after we done slip stitch all the way up, now it's time for us to close here. So in this something, you can use a needle to sewing it, but as we just use this our hook, okay? And leave a long tail enough to go around, and then we sewing it inside. So this is good for our children. So this is, so what you do is you just pull the yarn, and then what we will do is if you see here, we will put this in the top here, in the top. So you do like this, pull your yarn, and then the same here in the other side. And then you pull it, and then here insert here, and then like this, okay? You just keep doing this until we reach the end. Almost done. We just keep it waving it until we reach here. Like this. Now that we are done, we will just pull it, okay? Pull it tightly. See? It's closed now. After you done pulling it here, you will need a darning needle to sewing and secure our project. So what you do is you just insert our yarn to our needle, so this is, so we will go back where we stitch here in the front just to reinforce.
So we are done.
So this is what our work look like. So you can fold it here. So here is very secure. And for adults, if you want the same pattern, you just use a bigger hook or add more chain and measure your head and how long and how big you want. So if like it's you want it little bigger, you add the set, so you can have your desired measure that you like. But for our children, this what we call the pattern and hook and the yarn that we use is good already. It's thick, so it will be warm, very warm in the winter. Okay, and then thank you for watching my video. Tag me if you like my work. Comment in the section. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video that I did, and see you to the next tutorial. Ciao ciao.